everybody, Justin Matthew here. So today I'm going to be demoing our product called Playlit, which is basically just a music player that is going to sort your songs for you. And our plan in the future is to have it so that it's going to crossfade the songs so that you don't have that awkward silence when one song ends and then the next song begins. It's just going to blend them together. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you our sign up page. So let's just go ahead and just create a user 7 and then I'll just give it a password. Alright, now we can sign in as user 7. Alright, so here we're at our page for a new user. So first thing you want to do is create a playlist. So I'll just call this chill music and we'll just give it one of these random descriptions. Cool playlist. Cool. So now I'll add another one and I'll just call it like EDM Mix 2 or something, and a new playlist. Okay, so now you can see we have two playlists here. So let me just add one more. See, rock on. Okay, so now you can see we have our three playlists here. So I'm going to go into this playlist 1, and we're going to start uploading some songs. So first song I'm going to upload is All Summer Long, and this is in 9B, and it's at a tempo of 103. Now, I'm obtaining this information from a third party called TuneBat, which basically takes in a song name and then just spits out this information. So now we can select a song. So I'll go ahead and select that song, press upload, and then once it's done, you'll get this screen upload 100%, and we can go home. Now if we go back to our playlist, you can see that the song is there, and I'm just going to confirm that it's playing. Hopefully you guys can hear that. I had to place my mic into my earpiece, so hopefully you guys can hear that. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add another song. And this time I'm going to add Free Falling, and that's going to be in key 7B. And it's going to be at tempo 84. So now if we press submit, now we'll go ahead and select and upload our track. We want the Free Falling. Press upload. It's done. We'll go home. Now we can go back into our playlist. And I just want to confirm that when the first song ends, then the next song will continue to play. So I'll skip to the end of this track and then just kind of like show you guys how that's going to happen. Alright, so you can see this song. Okay, so you can see that the song ended and then the next song picked up when that one ended. So I'll go ahead and sign out, and that was Playlit so far. Okay, now real quick, I just want to elaborate a bit on the back end of our product. So here we have our PHPMyAdmin, which basically is like MySQL Workbench. It gives us a breakdown of our tables. So I'll go through and just kind of explain how everything works. So the first thing that gets created is the user. So once the user picks out a username and password, the password gets hashed and then stored here. And then, as you can see, each one of these users has an ID. So then once the user signs in, then what we're going to do is we're going to query all of the playlists by user ID. So as you can see in our playlist table, we have user ID as a foreign key. So when the user signs in with that ID, we now have their ID, and then we can query this table for all of their playlists. Now, we have our junction table. Now this junction table is where we have all of the playlist IDs and the song IDs. So when a user adds a song to a playlist, it has its associated song ID, and then it also is going to add that playlist ID here. And that way, once we query a user's playlists, then we can go through and query all of the songs associated with those playlists. And here you can see all of our songs. And we actually have the file path stored through Google's Firebase storage. So I can go actually and pull that up now. And so here's our Firebase console. And this is what has our real-time storage in it. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, so the way that this works, as the user creates the song name, the tempo, and the key, once they hit submit, that's basically going to push it into our MySQL database. Then the MySQL database is going to return the song ID, which gets auto-incremented, the song ID that's associated with that song that was just uploaded, and then it's going to take that song ID and then send it over here to our real-time database. And then with the corresponding ID, we have the name of the song and the URL where the song is hosted. So that's pretty much a rundown of how everything's working. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I will post all the code on GitHub. Thanks for watching.